Hola a todos. Today we're going to assign IPA number 2 oral presentational task and then take a look at STAR with the present progressive. Okay, so this is due on April 14th, and dice, the first student exchange between your college and your sister school in Mexico will take place next year. You and your classmates plan to go and to live with host families. Task, usually two students are housed with each host family, and to try to find compatible housemates, all students have been instructed to prepare and upload to the class website a 1.5 to 2 minute video in Spanish in which they introduce themselves and discuss their daily routines, housing preferences, and plans for studying in Mexico. Prepare a video presentation including these topics and continue the presentation with any of the relevant topics that you wish. Now take a look at the format. You'll be uploading your video via Canvas on this due date. That's by 11:59 at night. You may not read a script nor use note cards. It's got to be recorded as one continuous video, that's to say with no splicing or editing of scenes. Okay, you have to be invisible in the video at all times. All work must be your own, so don't use a translator program either. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions about that, and that's due on April 14th. Okay, primero, a ver el verbo estar. Aquí hay las formas. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, están. And we've learned that estar is used when we're talking about location, so we're going to do a review activity for that. Page 116, activity 413 in the textbook. Okay, MindTap has been slow today. Okay, dice, observa la ilustración e indica si las afirmaciones son ciertas o falsas y corrige las falsas. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get to scroll down to the picture. The first sentence says, la farmacia está, okay, there it goes, la farmacia está al lado del supermercado. Aquí está la farmacia, aquí está el supermercado, y sí, está al lado del supermercado. Es cierto. Now, if that happened to be false, if it were to say something like, el supermercado está enfrente de la farmacia, you'll put down falso, está al lado del supermercado. You can also say está a la izquierda de la farmacia. So there's going to be more than one answer possible in most cases. Okay, so as always, you're going to put your answers on the textbook, the participation worksheet and upload that to Canvas when you're finished. So I'll pause there. You can move on when you're finished. Okay, another function that we've learned for momentito. Uses of estar is to talk about feelings. Por ejemplo, yo estoy cansado hoy. Felipe está enojado con Juan. So condition and location is what we've been looking at. Now we're going to look at a third function. Estar is also used as the helping verb, that is to say the auxiliary verb, in the present progressive tense, and we're using that to talk about actions in progress. For example, at this moment, I am speaking. Okay, en este momento estoy hablando. Now, a lot of times you could also use present tense, and that's fine too. This construction is just emphasizing that something's in progress at that time. Por ejemplo, ¿dónde está tu padre? Mi padre trabaja. Okay, so where's your father? My father works. Okay, we could also, in English, say is working. Now, if we were to use this progressive tense, it'd be emphasizing the fact that he's working at this time, but both are acceptable. In English, that's going to be marked with ing, so is working in this case. ¿Dónde está tu padre? Está trabajando. He is working. And again, this is another example of the construction. Okay, I am eating. Yo estoy comiendo en este momento. Okay, now the form that what's called a gerund or a present participle. It's got a couple different names. For AR verbs, we're going to drop the AR, the last two letters, and then we're going to add ando. Por ejemplo, caminar. Se quitan la AR, se añaden ando, caminando. Por ejemplo, Rosa y yo estamos trabajando. Y en este caso, el infinitivo es trabajar. Now, for ER-IR verbs, we're going to do the same thing, drop off the last two letters, and then we'll add yendo for both ER and IR verbs. Beber se hace bebiendo. Vivir se hace viviendo. Por ejemplo, Roberto está comiendo. Jesús y Laura están saliendo. Comer es el infinitivo. Salir es el infinitivo para estos verbos. Okay, there are some irregularities. So when the stem of an ER or IR verb ends in a vowel, we're going to change yendo to yendo with ye. Okay, así, por ejemplo, leer se hace leyendo, okay, in place of having an I right there. The verb traer se hace trayendo, okay, with an Y in place of having an I there. The present participle form of the verb ir is yendo. Okay, so that is irregular as well. Now, stem changing IR verbs sometimes have irregular participles. For example, e changing to I, o changing to u. Okay, mentir se hace mintiendo, so we've got a stem change here. Dormir se hace durmiendo. Now, it might be easiest to just make some flashcards of these and memorize them as such. Okay, so these are the three spelling change verbs that we're going to be responsible for right now. Leer, oír, traer. And these are the 6 stem changing verbs that we're going to be responsible for right now. Mentir, repetir, dormir, pedir, servir, morir. Okay, so it might be easiest just to make some flashcards with the infinitive on one side, the participle on the other side, and then you can drill those. Okay, let's do an activity. Cierto o falso. Escucha las afirmaciones que voy a hacer sobre este dibujo que indican si cada una es cierto o falso. 1. Una persona está tocando la guitarra. ¿Cierto o falso? Una persona está tocando la guitarra. Cierto, una persona está tocando la guitarra. Varios niños están corriendo en la plaza. Varios niños están corriendo en la plaza. Falso. 3. Un niño está jugando con un gato. Un niño está jugando con un gato. Cierto, un niño está jugando con un gato. Un perro está durmiendo. Un perro está durmiendo. Y es falso. Uno más, número 6. Un hombre está leyendo un periódico. Un hombre está leyendo un periódico. Y es cierto, un hombre está leyendo un periódico aquí. Okay, es todo aquí. Now we're going to go to the textbook, page 149. Okay, this will be just a moment for me to get this pulled up on MindTap. What we're going to be doing is exercise 5.8 on page 149. I'm going to go ahead and I have the textbook open in front of me so I can talk about that while I'm waiting for this to pull up because MindTap's going extremely slowly today. Must be a lot of people working on it. Okay, exercise 5.8. There we go. Momentito. Okay, dice la fiesta. Estás en una fiesta en la casa de Dalia. Un amigo llama por teléfono y tú describes lo que está pasando en la fiesta. Usa los verbos entre paréntesis en la forma del presente progresivo para explicar lo que están haciendo todos. Okay, I'm looking at the model here. It's got yo and then parentheses, hablar por teléfono. Okay, so I'm going to take that infinitive. I'm going to use a form of a star. In this case, it's yo, so that would be estoy. And then I'm going to use the gerund of hablar, hablando. Okay, estoy hablando por teléfono. Okay, now we'll look at Dalia, número 1. Okay, so it's going to be a form of a star. Momentito, I'm about to get it. Okay, Dalia está. Okay, that's the form of a star I want to use. Now, servir has got a stem change. And that is going to be E to I. So the participle will be Dalia está sirviendo la comida. Sirviendo. Okay, so that's, I'll let you continue with the rest of those. And I'm going to try to get this activity pulled up, but it looks like it's moving a little bit too slow. I want to move on. Page 150, activity 510. So again, you'll be completing these on the worksheet right here. Okay, this is just having a tough time loading, and I would just reboot it, but since I'm so far into this video, I'm just going to read through it. Okay, Activity 510 en la oficina. Dice, describe lo que están haciendo las personas en la oficina. Use el presente progresivo. So here we have 7 people. I'm going to talk about what they're doing. Sometimes they're doing 2 different things. For example, Jorge está leyendo y está tomando un café. Note that you have to use a star in both instances there. It would be incorrect to say está leyendo y tomando café. Okay, we need to use a star for both of those. Okay, es todo para hoy. Gracias por mirar. Adiós.